Tee times and groups are set for the 5th Constellation Furyk Friends PGA Tour Champions event at the Timuquana Country Club, taking place from October 3rd through 5th. The field is reformed by score after each round, following the standard PGA Tour Champions format, and public gates will open around 8 a.m., although that may shift depending on weather conditions. The group generating the most local excitement will tee off on the first hole at 10:33 a.m., featuring tournament host Jim Furyk, two-time Players Champion Davis Love III from St. Simons Island, Georgia, and Jacksonville native and 1999 Players Champion David Duval. Fans can catch the action on Golf Channel, with coverage running from 2 to 4 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, and the final round airing from 12 to 3:30 p.m. on Sunday. Tickets are still available at constellationfurykfriends.com for anyone hoping to witness the action live. The first round features a star-studded field with multiple marquee names in every group. On the first tee, the early groups include Tim O'Neill, Scott Dunlap, and Bob Estes, followed by Ken Tanagawa, Billy Andrade, and Ken Duke. Other notable groupings include Jay Haas, Joe Durant, and Freddie Jacobson, Brett Quigley, Steve Flesch, and Brant Jobe, and Stephen Ames, Jose Maria Olazabal, and Yi Young. Of course, the highlighted group with Furyk, Love, and Duval tees off at 10:33 a.m., with other prominent pairings to follow, including Tommy Gainey, J.J. Henry, and Brendan Jones, as well as David Toms, Mark Hensby, and Ricardo Gonzalez. Late morning features Miguel Angel Jimenez, Stephen Alker, and Thomas Bjorn, Vijay Singh, Retief Goosen, and Stuart Sink, along with Colin Montgomerie, Mike Weir, and Alex Cheka. Rocco Mediate, Doug Barron, and Jason Caron round out the first tee groups before attention turns to number 10, where John Rollins, Greg Chalmers, and Rod Pampling start at 9:30 a.m., followed by Kirk Triplett, Tom Pernis Jr., and Paul Stankowski. Throughout the morning, fans can watch action from Steve Jones, Woody Austin, and Hiroyuki Fujita, Shane Birch, Chad Campbell, and Scott McCarron, and Stuart Appleby, Cameron Percy, and Matt Gogol. Corey Pavin, Tom Lehman, and Chris DeMarco follow, as well as Brian Gay, Thongchai Jaidi, and Jeff Maggart. Closing out the tee times on the 10th hole, fans will see John Senden, Soren Kjeldsen, and Harrison Frazar, Charlie Y., Boo Weekley, and Heath Slocum, Duffy Waldorf, Mark Wilson, and Robert Carlson, Gene Sowers, Mario Tiziani, and Glenn Day, David Branston, Michael Wright, and Felipe Aguilar, and finally Eric Axley, Tag Ridings, and Rob Labritz. With such a stacked field and the scenic Timuquana Country Club as a backdrop, the Constellation Furyk Friends promises thrilling competition, unforgettable shots, and the kind of fun only this unique PGA Tour Champions event can deliver.